His followers are distancing the man from the cult, from the Freemasonry cult. He was just a guest. He was only invited. So by virtue of him being a guest, it means he has nothing to do with the organization or with whoever was sponsoring the event. And I'm referring to the followers of Apostle Joshua Selman. The point is, my people, I want you to understand, to the followers of the men, we don't hate your spiritual father. We have nothing absolutely that is personal against him. No, we don't. We just want the apostle to come out clean, to be honest about where he truly stands. He can't play for both teams. He can't be sitting on the fence. He's either black or he's white. He has to choose. There's no gray area in these things. If you are for Christ, then you have to be sold out to the things of Christ and operate by the principles of Christ. You can't be there with Duncan receiving souls and attending events where they have symbolisms of the Freemason cult. And you still say, no, he's our man of God. He's a good preacher of the word. Blah, 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 blah. My people, we are tired of these people who come skillfully woven in the fabric of this Freemasonry cult, but pretending to be serving the best interest of Jesus Christ. Yet they have their own agenda. If Apostle Joshua Selman can just come out today and declare himself a certified Freemason affiliate, we will never talk about him. We will let him be. The same way we don't talk about witch doctors. We don't have time to be talking about witch doctors here, or native doctors, or exposing traditional healers who are doing their practices openly, who are admitting that this is who we are, this is what we practice, this is what we believe. Our problem is with men who claim to be ambassadors of Christ, yet they are working for the kingdom of darkness. Because there's nothing good that comes from this Freemasonry cult. The covenants that they make have nothing to do with biblical principles. That's just what we are saying. The man must just declare himself for what he is and stop wearing this mask, pretending to be of the gospel, pretending to be of Christ, pretending to be representing the Holy Scriptures and using them to push their agenda of the Freemason. No, this should come to an end. Darkness and light can never meet, my people. You cannot serve two masters. For you either be loyal to one and despise the other. They just have to make that hard decision and be public, be open about it, so that they don't leave believers confused, so that they don't mislead masses. Because the majority of people who follow these men, they believe that these men are ambassadors of Christ. Yet these men are carrying souls of the Freemason. Yet these men are wearing rings of the Freemason. Yet these men are performing rituals of the Freemason. They should just be open about it, and we will let them loose. We will let them go. We will not even talk about them. And for you saying that he was just a guest, so are you telling me that if Lucifer invites you for a feast, or if he invited Apostle Joshua Selman or Jerry Eze for a feast or for an event, it's okay for them to go as long as they are not the ones who organized it? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, my people. It's okay for them to go to the event that was organized by Lucifer, and we will have nothing on them or against them because they're not the ones who funded or who organized that event. Is that the point you're trying to make? I understand, in intelligence is not a gift. It's a burden. I do understand it's a burden, because if you are intelligent and if you are smart, you have to deal with all those other ones that have a low IQ. You have to deal with all those people that have these, should I say, nonsensical remarks. And we do love you, the followers of false prophets. We do care for you. That's why we have been fighting for you. We are fighting for you here. We're not fighting you. We're not fighting against you. It's who we are fighting for. And one day is one day. One day I know we are going to win you over. Because these images, they are hidden in plain sight. These symbolisms of Freemason are hidden in plain sight. There's an old proverb that says, if you want to hide something, Put it on the open. It will not be easy for it to be discovered. But if you try to hide it, that's when people will actually find it. In this case, the symbol is right there in your faces. And it's not easy for you to see it. It's not easy for you to find it. It's not easy for you to locate it. You're literally ignoring it. That no, it was just a design, they just, can't you see even on top of this one, like on the entrance, that whole thing at the top is resembling that eye of Horus. It's, come on, man, it's not a coincidence. It can't be a coincidence. Of course, we can leave it to chance, but in as far as this whole the whole the angles and specifics of this design, they resemble the Freemasonry symbols. They do. It's like 100%. And there's no way that they could have approved this design without having sent it to Apostle Joshua Selman. Since he's a participant, or since he was a participant to the event, definitely they showed him pictures of the stage. They showed him pictures of the venue. Say, Apostle, this is the venue. This is the sitting arrangement. This is how the stage is laid. And he saw it and he approved it. That is, if he did not even participate in the colors and how the design should be structured. These men have a message. They are given a message by their godfathers, and that message has to spread. And they do it so indecisively, in a way that you might not pick it, but they are communicating it. When the bosses are watching, the Rema Fist, they are saying, oh yes, they're doing a good job. They're listening, they're following through. Okay, be stubborn if you want, but we just hope one day you wake up from the slumber and you get a taste of the truth and seek Christ, not the man of God. With that being said, I'll check you out on the next episode of the Latter series. It's Mr. PDT, and I'm out.